I have a problem, a creative problem. I struggle with coming up with new ideas. I suffer from what can be called blank canvas syndrome. And it sucks because I have the urge to create, and a very strong urge for that matter. And I literally have no excuse to not create. I have all the gear. I have all the technical skills. I know how to light a video, edit a video. I'm very comfortable talking in front of a camera and I have no problem sharing what I make to the internet, as you can see. But there's just one problem. I don't know what to make. I have no ideas. Or at least I don't think I do. And I've been struggling with this for a while. Until I read this book, Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. Now, yes, you've probably heard of this book or read it. And if you read it, thanks for still clicking the video. But you'll understand why I'm making this video. As the author quotes French writer André Gide, everything that needs to be said has already been said. But since no one was listening, everything must be said again. This book really shifted my perspective on creativity and on idea generation. And because it resonated with me so much, I thought it would resonate with some of you. So in this video, I'll be sharing the 4 takeaways that I got from this book, Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. Number 1, nothing is original. Steal Like an Artist argues that all ideas are unoriginal. Everything is stolen. Near the beginning of the book, he shares this quote from the Bible: "There is nothing new under the sun." Ecclesiastes 1:9. And this quote really drives home the notion of how nothing is original. The idea in this book that nothing is original is not original. The Bible was written thousands of years ago, and it had already conveyed this idea. So what actually makes something original then? Well, it's you. Originality comes when you take existing ideas and share from your unique perspective. The message is not unique, the messenger is. Now, this is really freeing as a creative and freeing for me because it relieves the pressure of feeling the need to come up with something new and come up with something unique. You know, people always say, you have to be unique to stand out to be unique. But I've always struggled with that. I've always felt like the people who were able to produce so many videos on a consistent basis were just super smart, creative people that always had something new to share. But that's not the case, and I'm reminded of the quote from Steve Jobs. Creativity is just connecting things. When you ask creative people how they did something, they feel a little guilty because they didn't really do it. They just saw something. All we're doing as creatives is just connecting things, connecting the dots. And a great way to do that is to take a look at our life and see how we can connect it with ideas that interest us, existing ideas. Because ideas only feel fresh and original when it's shared through the lens of our personal experiences. Number 2, be a collector of ideas. As the book title implies, steal ideas, steal like an artist. Get in the habit of recording down every single thing that resonates with you. The author calls it keeping a swipe file because it's a file of all the ideas you've swiped from other people. Every time a video, article, quote, scene in a movie,
如果有来生，我还是会选择和你一起报税，开始一点。
speaks to you and really resonates with you, take out your phone or notebook and jot it down immediately. Keep all these things and ideas in one folder, your swipe file. And as you keep doing this, over time, you're going to have this huge library, this huge collection of all the things that spoke to you, all the ideas that really resonated with you, that you can later on take. That you can later on take and incorporate into your own work. If creativity is just connecting things, as Steve Jobs says, you need to make sure you remember those things to connect. Your brain can only hold so many things. Get in the habit of jotting down things immediately when it speaks to you. Keep a swipe file. Number 3, it's good that nobody knows you yet. We all want attention, we all want subscribers, followers, people to like and consume our work. I want you to watch this video, I want you to watch more of my videos and subscribe. But when you're starting out, it's most likely that no one will be paying attention to you. No one's going to be watching your things. You're going to be getting a couple views on your videos, a couple listens on your music, but that's actually a good thing. This lack of attention gives you the freedom to experiment. You have no pressure of viewers or listeners expecting you to make certain things. There's no image or reputation to uphold. The author says you want attention only after you're doing really good work. Take advantage of being unknown. Test things. Do what you want until you discover what you're really good at. Because once you start gaining attention and notoriety, all that freedom disappears. Or at least, it won't be the same amount of freedom as when you started. This is great because the author turns what's usually negative, oh, I don't have anyone watching my stuff, consuming my content, to something positive. It frames it in a way that makes you feel okay for not having that attention yet, and tells you to take advantage of that and to prepare yourself for when you do build that audience. Number 4, you're ready. Start now. Do it! A lot of us are afraid to start because we don't feel ready yet. And that's particularly the case when it comes to starting a YouTube channel or starting out creating content. We don't feel ready. And I think that's what I'm struggling with too. I don't feel ready with my ideas. But the book tells us that we are ready. And it's the act of making things and doing our work that we figure out who we are. This is the very cliche advice of start now, right? And I like how the author is kind of practicing what he preaches and is stealing an existing idea but presenting it from his own unique view. Very meta. But it's true, right? As most cliches are. There's only so much preparation we can do. We will never feel ready, so just go out there and start. And just start creating content, start that channel, and just put out your things. We just need to show up and do the work. The book says, nobody knows where the good stuff comes from. Creative people just show up and do the work every single day. This book has been on my list for a long time, and I wish I read it earlier. But these ideas aren't new to me, right? I've heard of these ideas, right? Of course, these ideas aren't new, right? The author stole it from somewhere. But reading this book from front to back was a much needed reminder for me and a much needed push for me to just go out there and just start making content. So if these takeaways resonated with you as much as it resonated with me, consider giving the video a like, comment down below which takeaway was your favorite, and consider subscribing for more videos on creativity, personal growth, and more. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and go out there and steal like an artist.